I think reawakening is very necessary. It's something we got to just start doing right away. It's a song we should keep singing forthwith. Because I don't get it. I don't get it why somebody having spent 6 months, 6 years in primary for primary education, 6 years for secondary education, and then about 5 years, as the case may be, in tertiary institution, in tertiary education, and then having, graduated, you know, with no requisite proficiency to solve societal problem. That's why some people, you've heard it, they say school na scam. Well, they might have their perspective, but I think somebody is being deceived or getting himself deceived. I don't know why somebody having spent a over 20 years or about 20 years of his life, you know, acquiring a kind of education that doesn't position him to solve life problems. I mean, it's very disturbing. It's disturbing. Like the reference I love making almost everywhere I go about the incidents I had when I was in secondary school, that I visited a friend's house where they have three flats. The first flat had power problem, you know, and the elder brother is an electrical engineer. He was called upon to rectify the problem. He couldn't. He couldn't even single out what the trouble was. So the daddy was not patient, and he requested that we go get street electrician. The electrician came and got it fixed within 30 minutes. What we call roadside electrician. So for me, I think that kind of education is better than me being deceived or being certified to be an engineer without the ability to solve engineering troubles, engineering problems. I mean, it cuts across disciplines. We have accountants who cannot even calculate percentage of figure of sums. I just love using engineering because it is practically oriented, and yet we have thousands and thousands of graduates of engineering who cannot solve basic engineering problems. So I think it's a trap that has been set, and many are falling into it over decades. And I think we just need to suggest ourselves that we will say, open your brain, open your mind. Functional education is what we need now. Enough of this, enough of all this. Enough, 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 enough. I just can't express how painful it is being. It's been painful. So many have been unemployed. So many have been thrown into the market. And it's so painful. I even graduated at the bulk, suffering, from this problem of unemployment. Okay, so I don't know why I should be called a professional. I mean, I should be certified without having ability to solve any problem. You are calling me an engineer, meanwhile I don't have the engineering skill. You are calling me an accountant, I cannot analyze records and summarize. So I think we should it's a kind of rebirth. Rebirth is very, very necessary. It's very, very necessary. Requisite practical skill, functional education is the campaign now. It's the campaign now. Nobody should deceive anybody again. Please, if you cannot afford, I may not be just very specific with recommendations now, but I think common sense should tell anybody that the world awaits people with practical solution to societal problems. Huh? So I think somebody should just do something. And I think parents are waking up now. It's not enough to just send your child to go spend almost your valuables, to have your child become a graduate at nothing. Graduate with nothing to show. I'm telling you, it's just like a waste of years. Uh, I mean, it's sickening. It's sickening. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. is disturbing. What are you educated about? If you say you are educated, what are you educated about? If you are educated, what are you educated about? What problem can you solve? If you cannot solve any problem, then you are not educated.